Hello, welcome to Deadnotes, a horror and cult film podcast. I am Kevin, and with me is my guy that is upstairs masturbating to gay porn again.
Oh, honey, you're home.
I just got out of the shower.
I was just taking a shower. I'm Alan, and we're talking about Kids in the Hall brain candy from 1996 that I just found out was a fucking major flop. I
And
thought it was
yeah,
huge.
man, that's all I remember from it too. And incredible movie to this day. It holds up. I think to watch it today, it would speak volumes just because of the pharmaceutical war that has been ongoing, and it just completely makes complete fun of all of it to such a high degree.
Yeah, it's kind of more relevant now than ever.
Yeah, because back when it came out, we really didn't know shit. We just knew, hey, everybody just prescribes you this and that, and that's what they're making fun of.
Yeah, yeah. Here. Have you taken a drug for that? Which
Yeah,
which I suppose nowadays, if they remade Brain Candy today, Gleeman-X, the drug in the movie, would have a side effect where you shot up a school or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
Right.
it'd be a dark comedy now.
Hmm. It was a dark comedy then too, but it was just like I don't know. I don't think the world was really ready for it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, it was also because like if you talk to anybody about Kids in the Hall back then, they would just disregard them because they called it like gay comedy or whatever. But fuck that, cuz
Yeah.
they it was way ahead of its time.
Absolutely.
These guys were just having fun. And I'll tell you the funny thing is too, a lot of people, you mentioned Kids in the Hall, what's the one thing they quote from the original series? Do you
Uh,
know?
uh-uh. Like anybody that knows.
I crush your head.
Oh yeah, yeah, the infamous where he's I crush in
That
your head.
that's probably part of the reason the movie flopped, because that got so popular and people just thought it was stupid humor, but it's not.
I guess it did because I do remember now. Like that's a lot of like what anybody ever really knew. That and like the chicken lady, of course,
Yeah.
which the
If
chicken
you
lady's
didn't watch
incredible.
yeah, if you didn't watch Kids in the Hall, you just knew I crush your head, and
Yeah.
they all dressed up like women.
Yeah, they played every single character too.
They played every character. It
And
was
there were
fucking great.
ongoing characters throughout the series too. It was just incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a few cameos of their characters from the show in this movie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it starts
but
up like with the taxi cab driver.
yeah, right.
Or
This
not
like
starts up with him, it starts up with Scott Thompson
yeah,
as the
yeah.
homeless dude.
Well, Dave Foley wasn't a member of the Kids in the Hall during this movie. Did you know that?
No, no. Did he
So
just
so
let leave or something or?
he Kids in the Hall, the show ended in like 95,
Yeah.
and they made this movie in 96, but
Mhm.
Dave Foley was doing news radio at that time.
That's right. 'Cause
And
he
so
kinda took off around that
right,
time. Yeah.
right. He's like the only cast member that got relatively famous, you know?
Yeah.
And this movie kind of tanked his career too, unfortunately,
I don't
but
think so. I don't think so.
well,
He went on to
commercially
do
it
yeah, I guess
right.
if but I don't think he gave a
Commercial
fuck about that.
right, but I mean commercially it did. He never became like a household name
Yeah.
because of I mean, they credit it to this movie, which is unfortunate, but if you look at the credits, like, that's why all the scenes with Dave Foley, like, he's the only member in the movie that never dresses as a woman, and they they think that that's because of something with news radio. Yeah, I don't know, some
Oh,
bullshit.
up
But
against
all
the rest of the stuff that's in this fucking movie. I mean,
right. But also if you watch it, like, he has no, like, the lab characters. He's like the outcast. He's like the guy that just pops in. Like, he had
yeah.
obligations to the movie, but he wasn't signed on. He had no writing credits for it or anything.
Well, see, then that's even funnier coming around, which we'll get into later when he pops in. in the science lab and stuff. So that gives background to that because they're making fun of that as well, and he's in on the joke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty awesome.
Right. They were they and he was supposed to play Chris Cooper.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, and Kevin McDonald was not happy about that because he ended up having to play Chris Cooper, but he didn't get to like be as goofy as he wanted to be.
Yeah, he had to be more serious.
Because I believe Kevin McDonald and ugh, I'm drinking some beer here.
Attaboy.
Kevin McDonald and Dave Foley were the founding members of the Kids in the Hall.
Mhm. Yeah.
And but yeah, they kind of wrote the movie with Dave Foley in mind for the Chris Cooper character, which is the main character of the
Yeah.
movie. But here's why this is probably why the movie's so funny because everyone on the set was miserable because the week before this movie started shooting, Scott Thompson's brother committed suicide
Oh,
and Kevin McDonald had a parent that died and he was going through a divorce. So,
holy shit.
yeah, so the director, Kelly Macon, whatever, he directed a lot of the episodes too and he did like the entire Amazon Prime series, the new one that we were talking about.
Yeah,
If anyone hasn't seen it, go watch it.
it's incredible as well.
Fair warning, you're going to see some dicks.
Mhm.
but but he said apparently Kelly said that he would have to stop shooting and give Kevin McDonald some time to just go off and cry.
Yeah, I believe that.
Which fucking sucks, but that's probably why the movie is so funny because there are scenes in this movie. There are scenes that are funny in this movie, but if you look into it, it's like they were fucking miserable.
Well, it's dark, dude. There's a lot of
Right.
shit in this
Right.
movie. I mean, and the
Yeah.
irony of the fact that they are going through such dark times in this movie, I mean, it's dark as fuck. I mean, the
Oh, and
oh man.
another thing Kevin and I were talking about is that we thought this movie was like a cult favorite because, Dead Notes is horror movies and cult movies. And this is my fault. And I don't regret it because we both love this movie. But this movie doesn't really have cult status. and they
I
may,
think it
and
does. I mean, I don't know. I
well,
mean,
but we talked about that too. It's like
yeah.
within our friend group it does, but even in the new series, they make fun of it because at the yard sale in the Amazon series, they have the VHS selling for $1.
Yeah. I would have bought it in a heartbeat. I would have bought their
Oh
whole lot.
fuck! I'd bought every one of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I hope
I would
people.
have given him $2.
Yeah, I'd give you 100%, 100% markup on that, 100% tip. Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
it's incredible that yeah, when we're we were talking about that earlier and like how you made the comparison about how, when you were going and seeing Dawn of the Dead at all the
yeah.
theaters when they were just releasing them randomly and you're expecting it to be like fucking crazy busy and it ended up
Well,
you being the
yeah.
only one walking in with like a tumbleweed like floating through
Well
the aisle of the theater, you know?
well, yeah, it's like, I thought, because of Facebook groups and, just talking to people that are into the same stuff, the same kind of thing that I am, like you,
Mhm. Yeah.
we all think this is a big deal. So
Mhm.
I would leave. Remember, it was like an hour and a half drive when they did
Yeah,
the
I know. You
anniversary movies, and I would drive out there early because I wanted to make sure I got a good seat. And I went like a total between the 3D version and the 45th anniversary version of Dawn of the Dead. I went about a total of 12 times.
yeah,
And
you
I
did, dude. Fucking
and I was texting you every time pictures of the empty theater that I was
yeah.
sitting in. I was literally the only person like most of the time. I think
Fucking
out
sick,
of
bro.
I think out of every time I went, there were probably 15 other people out of
Yeah.
you know, and that was like opening night, and then nobody. I
Yeah.
mean, it was nice because I could sit in the center, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, it sucks because things like this get you know, we have a way we think about it, and then there's a way that the general public thinks about it. Because a lot of people, if you mention Kids in the Hall, brain candy, they're not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about. But
Mm-mm.
most of the people you and I talk to fucking will love this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Bring it back.
But right, yeah, well, and speaking of bring it back, we'll go back to Kevin talking about the homeless piece of shit
Yeah.
that the movie opens to. My man Scott Thompson.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, what? He presses his face up against the store window, and he almost gets hit by the fucking cab.
Hey, show some respect, you homeless piece of shit.
Yeah, with Mark McKinney,
Yeah.
who you know, Mark McKinney is the only character that sometimes I'm not sure if it's him or not, because like if you look at he's like a it's weird. It's like if you see him playing the lab, if you didn't know, like if you didn't know Kids in the Hall, I don't
Right
think
off
you
the
would
rip, all I
know.
had to do was put buck teeth in.
Right. If you didn't know, if you're not like a fan of Kids in the Hall, I bet there were some of his characters that you wouldn't know were him.
Mhm.
Like Don, the
Yeah.
boss. I would never
Yeah.
think that that lab assistant, because he's also the only lab assistant. I don't really know what his name is.
Yeah. He's like a side character though, and that's
Yeah.
because what we have, Baxter, which is Scott
Baxter,
Thompson, and then
Alice,
yeah, Alice,
and Alice, Bruce McCulloch, and
which that character's played in so many of the Kids in the Hall episodes
yeah.
too, man. He, like,
Bruce
does the
Bruce
same he does the
Bruce
same.
Bruce might be my favorite. But like we said, it's
"I'm
hard to pick
breaking up with you."
because fucking Scott Thompson has some fucking great character. All of them
Mhm.
do. All of them
Mhm.
have great characters. But yeah, then but speaking of Mark McKinney, he drives by in his cab.
"I'm gonna tell you something about what's this going on."
Out of my way, you homeless piece of shit.
Yeah, it's
Or no,
awesome.
he says he hits him
Yeah.
and says, "Show some respect, you
Yeah.
homeless piece of shit." He's like our narrator, kind of.
Yeah.
He comes in at the beginning and the end of the movie. I mean, he has another scene, but he's not narrating at that point.
Yeah, he just starts it, and it just then the movie takes off, and it's a go from here. Like, straight
Oh yeah.
they did not waste any fucking time in this movie. Like, it it goes, like, quick.
We go right to, and like we said, it's a dark comedy because we go right to the Suicide Club
Yeah.
with Grivo Danzig, the
Yeah.
Bruce McCulloch's Danzig character.
Yeah.
If you watch this movie for anything, watch it for this, because this was so fucking memorable.
His fucking walk out on stage, dude. Oh my god.
he's just, he's just like doom and gloom.
Yeah.
I work alone, or I walk alone.
Yeah.
He's-
So we cut to a suburban area where we get introduced to Scott Thompson's character, Wally Drazinski, who is probably
well,
one of the funniest fucking characters of this goddamn movie.
oh,
His misadventures. So he's up there. It shows him up in his bedroom, and mind you, this is like super nice suburban, like perfect picture perfect family, of course. And he's
yeah.
upstairs, like masturbating to firemen, gay porn.
Okay. And when his lovely, stunning wife, played by Kevin McDonald,
Which Kevin McDonald has always played And even in all the episodes, he
Yeah.
always plays like the best, just like stressed out looking, like
Yeah.
housewife. He's always that type of character. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
So she gets home, and Wally throws water on himself and pretends he was taking a shower. But
Yeah, he had a bottle of water next to his bed in case he.
but Kevin's character comes in and says, "Where's your father?" And what do the kids say?
Upstairs masturbating to gay porn.
Oh,
And she goes, again.
it's so great. It's such a great scene.
And then he comes running down the stairs with a towel on, with like his head's all wet, and he gives her a big hug.
Honey, you're
Yeah.
home. I was just taking a shower.
I'm just so excited to see you.
Yep. That was the 90s. That was the 90s,
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, dude. Incredible. And fucking incredible. Oh my God. And that, we're not even within like the first, like, what? We haven't even
Yeah, they're just
made it into the fucking movie. We're just introducing the characters at this point.
yeah, they're
Like,
just kind of introducing like the little through threads, the threads that are going
yeah,
through this
like a
movie.
fucking machine gun, though.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Then we get
the white trash couple. They're from the original series too. The
yeah,
Bruce McCulloch and fucking
Mark McKinney,
Mark
yeah,
McKinney.
as the hooker.
Say
Yeah,
goodbye to this.
yeah.
He's like, come on,
baby, it's my gift to you.
Yeah,
He'd say, come on, baby, I need it.
Yeah, he's in the truck, Ricky's pest rid. He's like, you stole this. It's so great, man.
Baby, it's my gift to you.
And they
don't shoot. What's he say? He's like, don't shoot the messenger.
And Bruce McCulloch is clearly the shortest member, but they made him look like when he got out of the van, they made him look so much shorter.
Oh, I know. Like, and they've always played that, and he's always been like the buffest one of the bunch,
Yeah.
But he's always been so short, dude. He's incredible. I love Bruce McCulloch, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking
I love
hilarious.
everybody on this show. They're incredible
yeah,
people.
Yeah. But when it pans up to the therapy room, it goes by a window with me standing there flexing. Showing up.
I fucking took a note of this because I was like, man, the fucking weird guy in the mirror, like flexing.
That's me. You bought a ticket to the gun show?
No, you didn't. Psych. But yeah, they get up there and like Mark McKinney, once again, he's just sitting there. He's speaking fluid German, like, and it's talking about this super dark shit, and it pans over to fucking Dave Foley, and he's like, sorry, I don't understand German.
Yeah, I don't speak German. Yeah.
And Mark says, shit. And the subtitle, yeah, the subtitles, the nipples of the Mother Hope have run dry.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my fucking God.
And we come full circle back to our boy Danzig, Grivo.
Yeah, Grivo. Yeah.
Grivo. This is the
most days it's dark.
I work alone. I walk alone. He's playing the same song every goddamn time. Well, yeah, he does write another song later, but
mm-hmm. Oh, that's incredible.
But this is
it's a box office smash.
This is where he does the typical diva shit, and he goes, I can't go on. This is bullshit, and throws the microphone down.
That camera shot is really fucking cool too, where it follows the microphone down. That's another thing about this movie, the way that they cut and everything. Like it's sweet how they do it. But yeah, it goes to that, and then the crowd loves this, obviously. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Like, and
They
then now we get like to the fucking movie damn near, right?
yeah.
After all of this, we go to the underground lab with a sign that reads Depression Project.
Depression Project. and and we finally get introduced to our main character.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing he's writing out some kind of equation.
Is it accurate? I
Well,
don't know if you looked it up.
I did actually put some of it.
Oh,
I did
I was-
actually put some of it in AI just to see what it would come up with, and it nothing.
yeah. I wrote that in here too. I was going to ask you if you were like, if
They
you,
lied to us. Nothing will make you happy.
this tempered 7.
Temporal sevenths. That's the that's the equation equals happy. I don't know. We're gonna have to consult a certain Chinese boy about this.
We will. We will be reaching out. You know who you are.
yeah, he has a breakthrough. So then we cut to patient 957, Mrs. Herdecure,
Yes.
Scott
Yet
Thompson.
again. Yep. Once again.
Who it's funny because Scott Thompson is also playing Baxter, who is feeding Mrs. Herdecure the pill. Well,
That's right.
one of the 4 people feeding her the pill. It's so weird watching some of these scenes where the same guy is playing multiple characters in the one scene. They just keep
It's
cutting.
genius.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
it's
just keep cutting around, or they have somebody sitting in, if it's like a back shot or something. It's genius, honestly.
and they give
And
her.
look how much money you're saving,
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh yeah. You say yeah, well, I mean they brought over a lot of characters from the show and
mhm.
obviously they had fun with it. I mean the
Fuck yeah, dude. Like,
other than Dave Foley maybe, but he was just going through some shit, I guess.
I mean, they all were
yeah.
apparently,
Yeah,
which they
friends
made a fucking stellar fucking movie though.
well,
Goddamn.
friends have fallouts and they came back
Yeah.
together later and made something great because
Yeah.
the new series is fucking amazing.
Yeah. It's like they never stopped, honestly.
Yeah. And then they feed the pill to patient 957 and she has a flashback to her happiest memory.
This scene is so fucked on like so many fucking levels. And it's hilarious at the same time.
It's like its own little commentary about how dysfunctional real families are because
Yeah.
it's not far from how a lot of our families are. I mean,
Mhm.
how just nobody really gives a fuck. It's like you're my family, so I suppose I have to visit you.
Well, with her though, like her story kind of comes around later and we
Yeah.
kind of see why he is the way that he is. So what another genius aspect, which we'll get into later,
Yeah.
whatever, but like it's fucking crazy. Yeah. So yeah, he fucking comes in, he's like, "Hi mom." He just brings the 3 kids and his wife, and they just kind of come in and ransack the living room and start tearing open gifts.
Yeah.
And he's just like, she's just saying like how happy she is that they're all there, and he's just monotonely going, "Yeah, uh-huh,
Yeah, he's asking where the eggnog is, but then he just
yeah,
goes for the liquor. He
the booze."
doesn't even touch the eggnog.
Yeah, he takes a slog out of that bottle and he just goes, "Ah, all right, kids, time to go."
Yep. Yeah, and that's just a little taste of just how fucking miserable the people in this movie are.
Yeah,
But
dude.
somehow it's still funny.
Yeah, and then she comes up with him, showing him like this fucking turkey, and the wife throws her gift on top of it, and she goes, "Oh, thanks for the gift." She goes, "It's a harmonica," and they slam the door and leave.
I wonder what this could be.
Yeah, it's a harmonica.
It's a harmonica. And it flashes back to the lab and and patient 957 has a smile on her face. Mrs. Herdecure has a
Yeah,
smile on her
Mrs.
face.
Herdecure, yeah.
And when they ask her like how she's feeling, that fucking I feel like a fresh towel. You know?
Yeah. Hanging up on a nice day. Yeah.
It's so fucking funny, man. Scott Thompson is great. He-
Yeah. It's
He's fucking
amazing.
hilarious. But they're all celebrating, and this is like one of your first little tastes of why how Dave Foley wasn't really committed
Yes.
committed
And
to
I
this
love
movie.
this part.
Yeah, they made it. Yeah, you mentioned this to me when we were just talking about this, and it's funny
Mhm.
because it's like this is like first taste of how Dave Foley was just kind of standoffish with this whole project.
Yeah, that's what you telling me that, like, brought it around, which makes this scene even fucking greater, and the fact that they're able to interject comedy and make it fucking just amazing, with their own pain,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
right. Because
which
they're
is fucked up in itself, like, oh my god.
because they're all celebrating, and he shows up and says, "What?"
Jesus Christ, I think we got it. And
and
Cooper says, "Who are you?"
and yeah, Dr. Cooper, who he was supposed to be playing, it's like, "Who are
Yeah.
you?"
And he goes, "Just a guy." And he just goes, "Psst," and like walks down the hallway.
Yeah, I'm
He
just
comes
talking.
back around a little bit later on too when they're in the lab, which is we'll go into that too. He makes
Yeah.
another like appearance. Yeah.
But we but after that scene, we get introduced to the big bad, the antagonist, the whole fucking pharmaceutical company, Rorator
Yep.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. The big
Fucking
dog.
yep. And and Dave Foley's like main character for the movie, Marv.
Yes. Yes. They're watching him come in on the helicopter and they're like, "How's his mood today?" "Not sure." And they say, "Any idea what color socks he's wearing?" And they're like, "Red." And he's like, "Oh shit, he's wearing red socks, red socks." And they send it down and they have to unroll this blue carpet at the elevator and they roll up this red carpet to match his socks.
Right, and it speaks to his intimidating character because he doesn't say to change the carpet. All he does is yell out red socks and the entire
Yeah,
place starts panicking.
they know. Yeah. They literally get the carpet and the blue carpet pulled away and the red carpet rolled just in time for the elevator doors to open. And when he comes through, the first thing he fucking does is lift his fucking pant legs to see if his socks
Yeah.
match the carpet.
And and this is our main antagonist, kind of.
Hmm.
Don Rorator, owner of Rorator Pharmaceuticals, played by our man Mark McKinney.
That's right. He's
Who
incredible.
he is fucking he's basically doing an impression of Lorne Michaels the whole time.
Yeah. That's a very
Uh,
fucking
uh,
extreme version of Lorne Michaels, like,
yeah. Yeah,
which
but
is hilarious in and of itself too. Like,
right.
no one is safe. No one is safe. Like,
Right,
it's
because
awesome.
Lorne Michaels produced this fucking and most of the Kids in the Hall stuff, so they're taking
You're
shot
making fun of the guy that paid for all your shit.
right, they're taking shots at Big Daddy here.
Yeah. Incredible. I love it. No one is fucking safe, man.
And Natalie, the assistant, asks Don how the board of directors meeting went, and
Oh yeah.
Don clears the room and screams. So this is perfect narcissist uh behavior where he just clears everybody out. Get the fuck out of here. I need to vent. It's all about
Yeah.
me,
I
right?
need the room alone for a moment.
My empire is crumbling!
Right, everyone back in?
And he's like, "Okay, everybody back in."
Yeah. Yep. And they're losing money because of his invention.
Yeah, stummies just aren't bringing it anymore, and they need a new drug. And
Fucking
they're gonna have to start trimming the fat.
fucking stummies. What a great name for some. I'm guessing they're antacids.
I'm gonna say there's some psychological, pharmaceutical, painkiller, fucking whatever,
Like Advils. There,
something, yeah.
what is the period pill? The fucking for period cramps. It's something like that.
What, the morning after pill?
No, you know that.
Oh, wait, no, that's the
No, Midol. That's what it is.
okay. I was way off.
I would. Yeah, you're like you're like fuck them kids.
Period pain, abortions. Okay.
Yeah, you know when your stomach's hurting, you're like fuck that kid. Get get kill the head and the body will die.
It'll clear your cramps right up, right?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that would definitely take care of your
No.
cramps.
Probably give you some more. And mental cramps.
And a guy who's fallen on hard times, but we all remember him fondly, has a cameo here.
Yeah.
Because regardless of what you think, Brendan Fraser has had some rough years. But back in the day, he gave us some good shit, and it's awesome that
Yeah.
he I don't know what the deal was, but he didn't have to be in this movie. He was a huge star. He
No.
was a huge star at the time, and he's
I mean, he had just come out of fucking Encino Man not too many years prior. He was riding high, man. And I forgot that he was even in this fucking movie until this part. So it was like, holy shit, I forgot. He had like zits all over his face. Everybody had zits all over their face.
It's funny you said you forgot that he was in this movie because I'll tell you what my memory was. I remembered this scene, but later when he's in the movie, I thought that he was playing the character that Scott Thompson is playing.
Oh,
In,
yeah.
in that scene, I remembered it that way. Like he was the one that came out of the room last,
Yeah. Yeah.
But when I rewatched it, I was like, "Oh, there goes Brendan Fraser." So, and then I was like, "Oh, it's Scott Thompson. That makes sense."
Yeah.
You'll know what I'm talking about later,
Yeah.
but that's how I remembered this scene. But yeah, Brendan Fraser, they're apparently they have their placebo group, and Brendan Fraser's catching on because all the people in his group have pimples.
Yeah. From all the sugar pills.
Yeah, and he's like, what's in this?" He goes, "I'm in the placebo group, aren't I?"
They're like, take this pill. He's like, no.
Yeah, yeah, and hats off, man. I'm a fan of his. I don't care. He was huge for a while. It doesn't matter. Just that he was in this movie gives him. I got respect for him because he certainly didn't have to, and he wasn't credited. So
Yeah.
he's just a fan.
He's just a fan. He's a friend.
Yep. But we go back. When they are walking down the hall, what is that thing called that Mrs. Herdecure is spinning in?
Oh, that fucking gyroscope fucking
I
thing.
wanted to look that up because I was like, I would love to fucking have one of those in my house. But I wouldn't even begin to know what you would Google for that
I think it's just a gyroscope or
to
something.
find out like what you would strap.
Didn't South Park come up with the bike that was based around that? But you had
Well,
to.
it was a circle, but it wasn't the same thing. What was that thing called? Where when you pedaled it, it shoved a dildo in your ass.
Yeah. And you had to steer it with, you had the thing that went in your mouth, and that's how you steered it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I need to start watching South Park again. I haven't seen it in so long. That in the background, that's my fucking tornado siren going off, so I might
Yeah.
get swept away.
Ohio's getting ready to go down.
Yep, Ohio's getting ready to go. But they're Marv, our boy Dave Foley comes to get Dr. Cooper to take him to meet Dawn.
That's right.
And while they're walking, one of the characters that I remembered while he's taking him up to meet Dawn, one of the characters that all these years I quoted all the time was Bruce McCulloch's character when he's telling him about the drug he invented.
Yeah, leaving it. When I clean that bird's gleaming guts off my windshield.
No, that's Cisco. It's
Cisco, yeah.
That's still Bruce McCulloch, but it's Bruce McCulloch.
Oh, the fucking worms that worms with ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that, yes. Oh my fucking God.
I remembered that over all these years because for whatever reason that scene stuck out in my head. It's a pill to give worms to ex-girlfriends.
But what does it do? It's a pill that gives worms to ex-girlfriends.
It is a drug for the world to give worms to ex-girlfriends. He's like, you don't get it. You guys just don't get it.
And he's like,
Look, this is just an informal chat. We were wondering what you were working on in your lab.
Well, I've invented a pill that gives worms to ex-girlfriends.
They're all so great, man. I hope someday this movie's gonna catch on.
Oh, dude. Oh,
and
it needs to be. It needs to. I mean, it. Oh my God.
And
so
Scott
incredible.
Thompson's character, when he's telling them about the drug he invented.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Stummies.
Yeah.
It's exactly like Stummies.
Yeah. But it's a much bigger pill.
And Natalie, I think it is, the assistant, she leans in and says, as long as there aren't any flipper babies.
Well, there has been a couple flipper babies.
Look up flipper babies. It was a real thing. So
it still is. Yeah.
Yeah, it still is. But yeah, flipper babies.
I think it's a dying generation, but yeah, it's still there. It's still there.
But I fucking love Bruce McCulloch. It's a pill for the world.
You don't get it.
You just don't get it.
They bring Dr. Cooper in, and they pressure him to telling him what the new drug is that they've heard about, and he said, well, it's a drug that cures depression. So he's like, oh, tell me more, and they basically pressure him into saying, he was like, well, I don't have my notes, and Natalie's like, here's your notes, and he's like, well, it appears I do have my notes.
I guess I do have my fucking notes. And
but yeah, they hadn't fully tested it yet, aside from what they had already seen.
Yeah, they're all just pressuring him into releasing it, which is kind of commentary on true life. That's why we said this movie's relevant even more now than ever.
Especially, because of just how everything's out now with all the shit that they were already calling out to begin with.
Right, because, and this movie kind of points it out where, you know, pharmaceutical companies, this isn't funny, but pharmaceutical companies, if they make $10 billion off a drug and get sued for killing hundreds of people, and get sued for like $4 billion, they still made $6 billion. So
yeah, and they still fight it. Like they still fight it.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's why motherfuckers are getting shot in the street. Just saying. But this movie's a pretty good commentary on that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, he goes back, Chris Cooper, Kevin McDonald, he goes back to the lab and tells everybody that the drug's been approved.
He's like, hey,
yay. And they go out and get shit-faced.
Well, we see a come around with Foley's lab character that just pops in out of nowhere. And he's like, yeah, let's celebrate. So then it cuts to them at the bar, and Foley's not even there. So it's just like whenever we've had Glizzy Borden open for us, and like they never show up.
Yeah, fucking assholes.
Every time you book them, and they just never show up.
They need
So
to
it's the same thing.
they need to change their name to the Unreliables.
Unreliable.
Unreliable. Just like Dave Foley in 1996 was unreliable.
Yeah, it was awesome though. I like that they still brought him back around. Like, fuck it, let's put him in the scene, you know. And then he's just not even there, like when they're all getting drunk.
Yeah.
And then you,
But
it's
knowing
awesome.
knowing what we know, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Why he's not in scenes like that, because
But it's cool. Like, I don't know. It just goes to
Right.
show how they fucking pulled off this comedic genius.
unreliable.
So yeah, everybody's getting all drunk and stuff. And what's
And
what's
go
the
ahead.
one lab assistant that
I'm an elephant rider.
yeah, I'm an elephant rider, but he comes up to the table and he was like, "You want something to drink? You want something to drink? Okay." Well. And he keeps going back and forth, and he comes back and he's like, "You want something to drink?" And then you want something to drink.
You know, that's kind of what was so aggravating, is that that's the character that I don't know his name, and I'm assuming it's Simon, maybe, because
Yeah,
he's got a character that he's credited as playing Simon as one of his
yeah.
characters.
But they don't really ever call him that, though,
No,
right? Like,
they never say it. And that's what's so aggravating about this scene, is because he's the one that buys the beers, so he's like, "Chris, Baxter,
Yeah.
Alice, like,
Yeah.
you sit down and let Baxter order the drinks so we can find out what the fuck your name is." Right?
Yeah,
And
that's why they probably did that on purpose.
And it's such a silly little thing, but that's another thing I remembered over all these years of, it's been probably decades since I've watched this movie, unfortunately, because it's fucking phenomenal. But
Yeah, it just popped up after we talked about Cover, and I was like, "Holy fuck, I haven't watched that in forever," and I'm
Right.
so glad I did. Oh my God.
And that's one of the things that, for whatever reason, stuck in my head was Mark McKinney. I'm an elephant rider. It's not even fucking funny, but for some reason, I remembered that from this movie.
Yeah, which is why they put it in there.
Well, I think it's because it's leading up to one of our favorite scenes, both of our favorite scenes of the entire movie, and I'll let you explain it.
Oh, so Chris and Alice are sitting there, and they're talking about basically, like, what got him into this, and Chris is like, "I had a father that suffered from depression." And we cut to a flashback of young of young Dr. Cooper, like, fixing a tire on his bike, and Kevin McDonald as playing his father getting out of the car, and he is the most disheveled shell of a human that you've ever seen, and he just saunters up to his son.
He is so fucking relatable in this scene.
Yeah.
Watch
my
this
God.
scene and tell me you've never felt like this.
Oh, dude, he is. Yeah, it's the epitome. He basically brought
because
that
he was
feeling to
really
life, bro.
because he was really miserable during the shooting
Yeah.
of this movie.
So it really helped. Like,
it
kind of, I think he added that into this.
right.
He goes, hi, son. And the son's like, "Hi, Dad." And he like just strokes his forehead as limp as he possibly could. And he's like, "Did you clean the house?" And he's like, "Yes, Dad." And he's like, "That's a good boy." And just like,
Oh,
scrubs
yes,
his forehead. Yes. And he's, "How about the gun? Did you clean the gun?"
Did you
Really good.
Did you give the gun a good cleaning?
Yeah, that's what Yeah, yes, Dad. And he strokes his forehead again.
What about the gun?
Yeah, what about the gun?
What about the gun? Did you give the gun a good cleaning?
Yep.
Good boy.
And he goes on, he goes, "Okay, son." What does he say? "I love you." And then he like walks to the house, and as he hits the stairs, his briefcase just falls open and everything falls out of it.
Such a subtle little fucking add to this scene.
Absolutely.
But that is like if you are in that mode, if you're that depressed and your briefcase opens up like that, it's just like you're in your brain, you're going, the fucking hits just keep
Yeah.
on coming.
This just fucking sealed it.
Right. It's like the fucking whole world is against me because my
Yep.
briefcase opened up on the
Yeah.
stairs. But
Yeah, the last moment that could have been his like
right.
last straw of sanity, just making it into the house, and his fucking briefcase popped open again.
Literally the last straw. He's
Yeah.
fuck this. It's time.
Yeah, so we hear him go in, and young young Dr. Cooper gets back to work on his bike, and we hear a fucking gunshot, and it's a fucking close up on his face, like holy shit. And then we hear, "Oh, my foot!"
Ow, my foot!
And then, pow! Ah, my other foot! And it cuts back to the fucking Chris, and he's like, 2 hours later, he hit a vital organ and finally bled out.
And Alice, played by
Yes.
Bruce McCulloch, who couldn't give a fuck what he's saying, just wants
Yeah.
to fuck him, is like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Chris, oh, Chris."
And they almost kiss, and then she runs away.
Yeah, they almost kiss.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that fucking scene is so great. It's
Yeah.
so memorable. If
Oh
you
my god. Oh, my foot.
Ow! My foot!
And that's probably how it would have gone for us had we followed down those dark roads back in our younger days.
Yeah.
It'd take 2 hours.
No gun safety training. You just pull it out with your finger on the trigger.
Blowing fucking toes off and
Ow!
shit. Yeah, fucking blasted off every fucking toe before I finally made it to where I needed to be. spent 2 magazines worth of fucking shit, you know.
Fucking such a great scene.
This is getting expensive.
Yeah, how many bullets did he have if it was 2 hours later? Jesus Christ. He must shot 1,000 rounds.
Oh my god,
He's in there
this
like
fucking
pow,
movie,
pow, pow,
dude.
pow, 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 pow,
Yeah.
pow, 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 pow. Finally hit.
You keep trying to shoot, and you keep moving out, flinching and moving out of the way. Oh, that's fucked up. Okay, so
Yeah, we're laughing hysterically about suicide here, so sorry. That's what this movie is.
yeah, it's a lot of crazy shit. Yeah, enjoy. So Chris arrives back at the lab, hungover as shit. Marv's waiting to take him to see Dawn.
Yeah, and this is where we get to meet Cisco, who's
Yeah,
the
dude.
biggest piece of shit asshole in the whole movie.
Dude, I'm telling you.
And
Like,
it's funny because he's the marketing guy, so it's like, is that commentary from them about trying to, because when they made this movie, well, I kind of touched on it a little bit, but Bruce McCulloch they wanted Cancer Boy in the movie. Well, I'll talk about that later. We can just go on. Because the Cancer Boy thing is really a touchy subject, but it's funny why they kept it in the movie. I think it's great that they did.
yeah, it is. It's touchy, just like the suicide stuff, and like us having our little suicide laughter there. It's not, everybody takes it seriously, but like, it's a sense of humor. It's a sense of humor to a lot of people that, especially when this movie came out, definitely did not get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things.
Their motives for keeping Cancer Boy in this movie were respectable though, and
Yeah.
we'll get to that because
Yeah.
they were pressured into taking that whole scene out of this
I
movie.
believe every bit of that too, because no one will. Everybody, it's touchy, man, just
Right.
like all of it. But I don't
Right,
know.
right, because cancer fucking sucks, and
Yeah, absolutely.
for somebody to watch this movie and think that the kids in the hall are pro cancer because of this fucking character,
Yeah,
how fucking stupid are you?
yeah.
But
It's
we'll get to that. Yeah.
against all the rest of their sense of humor. You just have to have that.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's hard to explain if you don't have it, but
It's commentary, but
yeah,
we'll get around
yeah.
there. But we meet Cisco, who's the biggest
His
fucking
fuck,
scumbag, and they're trying to decide. He
his
gives
face, his fucking face, dude.
well, he don't have the eye patch yet.
No, not yet.
but they're what is this? This is just when they're talking about they're deciding on the color.
Right, yeah, but they're in there and everybody's laughing and what he fucking Cisco turns around, they introduce Dr. Cooper, but he doesn't know it. He's like, what's he say to him? Something about you got my sandwich or I'm gonna have to gnaw my fucking hand off.
I fucking
And then he
the-
goes, they're like, no, this is Dr. Cooper. This is who like invented the drug. And he goes, oh, thank you for inventing your wonderful drug.
Thank you for inventing your wonderful drug. That's why Bruce McCulloch fucking rules, man. He's my man.
Oh my God.
It's tough because they're all so great. But
Yeah.
I-
He's
I-
almost Cabbage
I lo-
Head's cousin
I
too.
fucking
Like that's
love
who he
his
reminds me
character.
of.
But
He's like
yeah,
nephew, like Cabbage Head's nephew.
but of course, Chris Cooper, Kevin McDonald, he says, well, the drug in its unsynthesized state is kind of a bluish hue because they're trying to come up with a color for the drug.
Yeah,
And,
that's all they give a shit about.
right. And Cisco suggests orange. And he
Yeah.
says that I think it looked better as a blue in the unsynthesized state, the bluish hue. I think it looked nice. But,
Yeah.
But they
They're
go,
like, I guess we're doing orange it is.
yeah. Yeah, Don. So orange it is. Okay.
It's like they fucking ask him for his opinion and they don't even fucking give a shit.
Right. They just brought him up there to ask him, and since he gave them the answer they didn't want, they just ignored him.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, orange it is.
It's one of those things where they kind of wanted him to say like they wanted him to say orange so they could pretend it was his idea,
Yeah.
you know. But he gets back to the lab and clearly overwhelmed by everything happening so fast, and our girl Alice comes up to him and she's having issues because, they're not connecting yet, and
Yeah.
she says that everything's just happening so fast, clearly not understanding that Chris is going through all this shit with Dawn and Marv,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Alice runs away, knocking over one of our favorite characters.
Mrs. Herdeker.
Yeah. I feel like a fresh towel.
You sound just fucking like her.
Drying on the line.
Holy shit. Oh my God. So yeah, he picks her up and she's just hugging him and tells him that she's out of the old folks home and she's working part-time as a nude art model. Oh my God. Fucking funny as fuck, dude. And then we see Alice in the background. She like peeks her head around.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, runs back off.
and then this is where we go back to the boardroom where they're trying to come up with the name. Well, Cisco has come up with the name for the drug.
Yeah.
Gleaminex.
As I was cleaning that burnt gleaming guts off my windshield, it came to me. Gleaminex.
But as soon as I got depressed, I got undepressed. Because as I was cleaning the gleaming guts of that bird off my windshield, I thought of the name for the drug. Gleeman X!
You know, here's something funny that I noticed during this scene, and it might be because money is an issue nowadays, but Cisco is like a rich asshole, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, he goes,
He's
I
advertising like whoever's in charge of marketing or something. So
yeah,
yeah, he's
but he's basically a rich asshole. Anyway,
a rich fuck.
that's
Yeah.
like boiled down to the bare minimum. That's what his character is. He's just a rich
Hmm.
asshole.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
But he's talking about driving around in his $62,000 car. I was like, how fucking times have changed.
Yeah.
62,000 is like a basic fucking car nowadays.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you'd probably be like, "Ooh, 62,000, that's a deal."
Yeah. For a brand new car, yeah.
Isn't that fucking
It's
crazy?
average. Yeah, it's average price now. Yeah. But back then, yeah, I mean, it was
Back
a
back
nicer car back then.
back
Wow.
then you could buy a house and a car for that.
Yeah, you could. You could buy a brand new car and then fucking put a huge down payment down on your house and almost be paid off.
And I
Well,
did
not that far, but yeah, close.
I did notice, I think it's in the elevator, but when they're in the elevator, the music that's playing is
Mhm.
the Grivo's song that he plays in the Suicide Club.
Is it?
The da 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 da.
Oh, I didn't realize
But
that.
it's like a music version of it.
Right, yeah. I didn't That's fucking funny.
And
Yeah, I'll have to keep an ear out next time I watch
yeah,
it.
yeah, and when they cut to the Queen of, I guess he's supposed to be the Queen of England because
Yeah.
he fucking looks like, even though this movie is Canadian and it was shot
Well,
in
no, but that's why, because they, especially then, but they'd have the queen
it was
played
shot
by him,
it was shot in Canada.
Canada. Yeah, but yeah, just so that she could approve it as well
But
for distribution.
let me try this, because when they do this, when she stamps it's Scott Thompson playing the Queen of England, by the way.
Yeah, that's
But
who that's who played her in the episodes too.
yeah, when he's stamping approved on the drug, you get like the scientific name for the drug, and I'll try to pronounce what Gleeman-X really is. It's Durofluoxaminimum 602.
I wonder what
Duro
that came from.
Durofluoxaminimum
Hmm.
602 is what Gleeman-X's scientific name is.
Huh.
Which is probably nothing. It's just commentary on how fucking how crazy they name these drugs. Like,
Yeah, it's probably just something
your
stupid.
doctor's like, "What are you on?" And you're like, I fucking know. I can't
It
pronounce it."
it could be like an inside joke. You know what I'm saying? As some of these things
Yeah.
are, So
Yeah.
whatever it is, it makes it feel like it's 72 degrees in your head at all time.
Oh no, Kevin, you're a subject of their uh packaging and promotions.
I
You've
am. I've
you're
been adopted.
you're chanting. Kevin,
Yeah,
you're
you're
chanting.
chanting. I've come a long way from
It
the placebo group.
it makes it feel like it's 72 degrees in your head all the time. It makes it feel like it's 72 degrees in your head all the time.
You're part of the company. Cisco has you.
You're a cog in the wheel, man.
Oh my god. So yeah, so we get the montage of like the drug production of the Gleeman X heading out, shipping out into the world. And didn't they just use a bunch of random stock footage? Or was
Probably.
it? Yeah, it was.
That's
Yeah,
what it looked like. I mean,
because they did that again with like the big crowds at like the awards show later on. It's just like a
oh
bunch of
yeah, yeah.
old fucking footage, and they didn't do anything to like make it look like it fit in the movie. They were just like, here you go, here's some B-roll, like
They
from
should have
recorded off like the award shows in the past.
They should have took B-roll from like the Nickelodeon slime fucking awards or some shit.
Yeah, that would have been stupid. That would have been awesome. So yeah, we get the Nina Bedford show, which is
It's not
played by our boy.
unusual. Yeah. Our fucking chameleon, Mark McKinney.
And first thing says when she comes out is, "Hi y'all, you all like my dress?" And they're like,
Right.
"Boo!"
But this is where you start to see Mr. Cooper, Kevin McDonald, starting to like the attention that he's getting. So this is kind of the turn in the movie here.
Yeah, yeah. When he's up there and she's asking him this a dumb question, and then the audience start asking him questions about like nothing relating to the drug, essentially.
Yeah.
And then what? They get him up and get him dancing.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got some swinging hips or something, and
It's not unusual to be loved.
Oh, that's what it was. Who'd they say he looked like? Fucking that motherfucker.
I forget who they said he looked like, but yeah, he was.
But that's the song that you're singing. That's who sings it. And he got up, and
yeah,
it's somebody really famous that.
God damn it! I know his name because he. Yeah, that's not. He was.
The wives wanted to bang him back in the day or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is kind of where Chris Cooper starts to like the attention, and of
That
course
dance he does when he's swinging his hips.
Yeah, and his Cisco's waiting on the side of the stage. He's like, "Fucking asshole, fuck you."
Yeah, he's like looking at him like, say it," because he says it makes it feel like it's 72 degrees in your head all the time, and everybody's like, "Woo!"
So this is another one of those iconic scenes from the movie where we go to two police officers played by Mark McKinney and Bruce McCulloch. You know, the characters from the show still.
Yeah.
Again. But
they're awesome.
But they're talking about the Nina Bedford show, which we just saw. And Bruce McCulloch's character mistakes it for an episode that he thinks he saw about toast fucking.
Yeah.
And Mark McKinney's character's like, "What?" And he says, "You know, where you fuck or get fucked with toast." and then they just kind of graze over it because he says, "Oh, maybe that was just a dream I had."
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that Nina Bedford show this morning?
Yeah, that thing about toast fucking.
Toast fucking?
Yeah, it's the new thing where you fuck or get fucked with toast.
No, the show this morning was about that new drug.
Must have been a dream I had.
It's Mark McKinney that goes to the bathroom here, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? When he opens the door and goes in the bathroom, you know what runs out of there? It's about
50 dudes that kept falling down with their pants around their ankles in the bathroom.
It's about 50 gay guys.
Good guys. Yeah.
25 gay guy couples. 50 gay guys.
So this is coming back around on fucking fire. Oh wait, yeah, we got our boy Wally, like Terzinski.
He's the only one. It's funny because when they all run out of the bathroom, Bruce McCulloch, his police character, is pointing a gun at all of them. They're just running. He's gonna
he freaked him out.
He's gonna execute him.
They all came fucking running out, dude.
And the only one out of all those people that gets caught is our boy Wally.
Yeah. They stole his wallet.
Yeah, so he says.
He stole his wallet.
So
he's fucking naked.
They decide not to charge Wally, but instead bring him naked back to his wife because they thought that was punishment enough.
I love when Scott Thompson plays like the whitest, straightest guy is in fucking incredible. Like every time because it's so like
No,
over the top.
I'll, I,
No,
well, I don't know.
absolutely not.
I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but just for some context, Scott Thompson is the only openly gay character of the Kids in the Hall. That's
Right.
what
Oh, I
that
guess, yeah, I guess we never really said that at all,
yeah,
but
yeah. That that's comes back to like when we were younger, like a lot of people referred to Kids in the Hall as like the gay comedy thing, but
yeah.
they're
And a lot of people didn't watch it because of that, because they're
because of
fucking
that.
stupid.
Right, right. But he's the only openly gay cast member. But come
And
on,
that was
guys.
ahead of that was kind of ahead of its day. It
Oh,
still kind of was in
it was
'96 for sure.
it was way
And
ahead of its time.
but that also allowed them to skirt a bunch of stuff, from
Oh
being
yeah.
censored. And it's comparative to the Chappelle Show. And
Yeah, yeah.
the humor, I would say, between these two like types of shows are identical as far as no one's fucking safe. It's fucking hilarious.
Right.
You shouldn't be laughing at it, but you are,
And
and it's making you happy, not in that way, but it's giving you some kind of fucking joy,
well, yeah, and they were fucking brothers. These guys loved
Yeah.
each other.
All
So
right. Yeah.
Scott Thompson being gay gave them like a way to an angle that they could play where it's like you can criticize them all you want. They are not homophobic.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
They fucking love that dude, and he's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
He's incredible. He's an incredible person, man.
Some of the jokes they do because of that is
Yeah.
fucking great, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't have happened otherwise. So whatever.
All their chemistry together is just incredible, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's because they're all different. You know
But
what I'm saying? All their comedy's so different from each other,
I
but they
just
they meld.
I just wanted to mention that because he
Yeah.
goes pretty hard,
Yeah, he
where
does on this, yeah.
it might seem like he's making fun of gay people, but he is gay. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind. He's not being an asshole.
Yeah.
Because
He's
when they bring him home,
Yeah. Oh, dude. I want you to go ahead and take this part because this shit's fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
the police bring him up to the house, and yes, he's naked and he's just holding his dick and balls in his hands. He's handcuffed, and they bring him up to the house, and she says, she meaning Kevin McDonald playing
His wife, yeah.
his wife, his lovely, beautiful wife. She says, were the handcuffs really necessary? And we find out that those were at his request.
Yeah.
And that smile on his face when they say
Yeah.
that.
What was his excuse that he gave her?
He said, I'm gonna try my best, but it's hard to remember. But he
Yeah.
says something like, I was driving around and I saw one. I had to take the biggest pee in the world. And he says, and I went in and it was full of those types, queers and queens. And he says one of them, what I'm trying to
His
think.
pants were down around his ankles and he fell
No, he
over or
says
something.
one of them gripped me by the, or he says, no, it cuts to him eventually at the therapist, and he goes, didn't you tell me that you had gripped him by the buttocks and pulled him close?
Yeah, that's
He
what it
says,
was.
well, yes, but his pants were down around his goddamn ankles. I was concerned he might fall.
His goddamn ankles.
Fucking, you watch
Holy
this
shit.
movie. Trust us. Scott Thompson's fucking Wally character is fucking amazing.
He's off the fucking chain, dude. It's fucking crazy.
No. I went out driving because, as you know, I love driving. When suddenly I had to take the biggest pee in the world. So I saw this washroom. So I stopped in, but it was full of those types. Queers and queenies. So one of them tried to kiss me, and I said, no, 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 no.
Yeah, but he cuts the therapist again as Dave Foley, you know,
Yeah.
listening to him, and he goes, "Oh, so Doc, why do you why do you think this happened?" Something. He's like, "Why do you think this happened to me?" And he says, because you're gay." And
Yeah, because you're gay.
he's like, "I'm not following. What do you mean?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey," he's like, "Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
God, dogs know it."
Yeah. Oh my
He
god.
says,
It's fucking great.
he prescribes some Gleamanex to him, and he says, "If I take this, will I still be in denial?" And Dave Foley says, "No, hopefully you'll just be gay."
Yeah. What incredible fucking dialogue. Oh my god.
This
Oh my
this
fucking
whole
god.
scene is like the fucking this is if you don't watch this movie, watch this fucking scene because Scott Thompson is fucking hilarious.
He's fucking he's
I had to
incredible.
take the biggest pee in the world, and it was full of those types.
Down to his goddamn ankles. Oh, I'm in fucking tears.
Man,
This
he's
fucking movie, dude. I was in fucking I
great.
watched it again last night. You know, I watched it the other night. I was fucking just all by myself, just fucking dying, dude. I was like, oh my god. Fucking crazy.
Fucking Scott
Oh.
Thompson.
He's an American treasure or a
he's-
Canadian
he's-
treasure.
I'm gonna say he's a Canadian treasure.
Mm-hmm.
He's
But
from
we
Canada.
we love him.
Canada.
Yeah. We ain't like them other types. We love you.
Like, yeah, we're not like those queers and queens.
Oh god,
Uh,
he's something else.
yeah.
So we're in the taxi ride with
Scott Thompson again.
Yeah.
When Mark McKinney's cab driver explains what Gleamanex is made from.
It's monkey cum.
It's made from monkey cum.
Yeah, dude. That's shit. Oh my god.
Oh man. Fucking yeah. And Kevin McDonald is playing a woman again in that scene.
Yeah.
He just plays that guy plays like the ugliest, poorest, unfortunate women.
Like I said, dude, every woman, it's just because he's just got the face for it, but like every woman he plays, even the acting is like so fucking done with like life in one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
so stressed out.
this one, what'd she say to the cab driver? She's like, "You are a horrible man," or something when
Yeah,
they get out of the cab.
Oh my god.
And then we go right back to our boy, Glenn
Oh.
Danzig.
Yeah, we got Grievo back.
He stops the show. He's like, "I want to talk about it." It's funny because he's playing like Glenn Danzig, but when he talks, he sounds like he sounds like me. He goes, "I want to talk about this drug. Supposed to make you happy." And they're all guessing, and then he goes, he says, I think he mentions he says Gleamanex. I don't know if he says the name of the
And then he
drug
says, "Fuck happy."
Yeah, he goes, "Fuck happy." Then they go right
The crowd's just eating it up.
Oh, they're loving it. They fucking that I skipped over it at the beginning, but when that girl puts the cigarette out on her arm.
Yeah. Oh, I wrote that fucking down too. It's our boy fucking Mark McKinney next to her
Yeah. Oh
playing
my
another
God.
character.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. Yes. He has the braces in.
Yeah.
The fucking that character's
He's
been in a
like
bunch of episodes.
6 foot tall with braces in, fucking clearly in her 30s.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And then he
Oh my
starts like
God.
mimicking her because she like puts her hand up in the air, and
Yeah.
so Mark McKinney does too.
And like it's fucking incredible. It's like that character's not in like the rest of the movie. It's just they just threw him in.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like we
It's
got all these characters.
It's
Like
fan
we're
service, you know.
absolutely,
It's one
and
for
it's awesome.
yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And then
Oh,
one
Jesus
of our
Christ.
one of our obligations of Dave Foley, his
Yeah.
appearances, he has to come in and give Don a copy of Drug Variety magazine,
Yeah.
where he
Yep.
downplays the success of Gleeman X.
Mm-hmm. And it's number 1 in pharmaceutical drug sales
By a fucking mile.
by a mile. Yeah.
We beat penicillin! He tells him to clear the boardroom again so he can yell
Yeah.
that. And
I know.
it's only him and Marv.
Yeah. Yep. He clears it out though. Can I have the room, please?
We beat penicillin. But I'm
Awesome.
gonna let Kevin have this next one because we go back to our favorite, probably probably our favorite character of the movie.
Yeah, Wally. Trzynski. Our boy Trzynski.
Our boy,
So,
our boy Wallace.
our boy Wallace. So we come back to him and once again and he's in his bedroom taking a shower again. He's watching his gay porn and he's like he decides to take his fucking Gleeman-X. So he takes he fucking flashes back to when he was in boot camp.
Big muscles.
Oh,
Hard
muscles. Oh yes, sir. And it's our boy McKinney doing that part too.
Yeah.
Hard muscles, strong muscles.
And then it's suggested that Scott, our boy Wally's got, he's at
Yeah.
full staff,
Oh yeah, he's full staff at this point.
boned up.
He's boned up.
Fucking Wally is
Yeah.
such a great character. He's fucking carrying some of this movie.
His fucking mustache, dude. Like
He's got the porn stash.
it's like borderline, like it's right on the edge of like the big porn stash, but businessman, like it's right on that edge. So
But he has but it goes to the scene where he has the uncomfortable moment where Kevin's got to turn the volume down. Not let the family see this scene because it's uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, he
Wally
goes
comes
out.
downstairs and he's like, "Guess what?
He's like, I'm gay.
And they're all like, "Yay!" His lovely wife and his 2 kids.
Yeah.
But
And then he fucking has this entire song, dude. Oh my god. His I'm gay song.
yeah. Yeah, the movie stops for a minute so Wally can have his one man. Well, it's not one man, it's his little it's like his cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Gay pride parade in the
Yeah,
middle
dude.
of the movie.
It's awesome.
Everyone's just like, duh.
Yeah, everybody's like, really? You just figured this out? Like, yeah, it's fucking hilarious, man.
but we're about, but it, Wally might be our favorite character, maybe.
He's definitely one of them. I mean, there's
He's up
obviously
there.
there's yeah.
But we are about, if you've made it this far in the movie, you're about to meet the man.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Cancer
Cancer
boy.
boy.
Cancer boy. Hello, I am Cancer boy.
So, I've talked a little bit about this earlier, but I'll just get this.
Ow! Sorry, my marrow is soft.
I'll get this out of the way before we talk about Cancer Boy, just because this is why he's in the movie.
Okay. I've been wanting to hear this because I don't know this at all.
Paramount wanted to cut Cancer Boy, right? And
Okay.
because it offended, rightfully, if this is their real reason, they said it offended one of the executives who lost a loved one to cancer, right?
Yeah.
But the reason Cancer Boy is in the movie is not to make fun of people who have cancer. It's to make fun of Hollywood people that use people that have cancer as they exploit them,
Yeah.
for their own
As in they
fucking
make him an anchor
right.
for their shit. Yep.
Right. So they wanted to cut Cancer Boy, and Bruce McCulloch was like, "Fuck you guys, Cancer Boy
Mhm.
staying in the movie," because he felt like they needed to make this point with the movie. How Hollywood exploited people with diseases or
Which they
disabilities or
do.
whatever, which
Yeah.
they do.
Yep.
So
Calling it for what it is.
So in retaliation, the fucking assholes, this is why this movie tanked, and this is why it's probably not at cult status, because the executives cut their promotions by 2/3. So because of that,
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
they fucked them because they had Cancer Boy in the movie.
And they're like, no, fuck you. We're going to keep it in here. And it's going to
Right.
be fucking hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. Hats off. Yes,
Yeah.
we do not think cancer is funny. That's not what this scene is about. This scene is about the way Hollywood exploits cancer. So keep that in mind going forward with this. And kind of the reason the movie just flopped so hard is because they had this character in the movie.
Yeah. Everybody got offended.
Yeah, everybody. Well, mostly they just cut all their promotion funding and everything because
That too.
because
people were
they were basically making fun of Hollywood for exploiting these,
Yeah, they're trying to turn it around on them.
Yeah. And hats off to the fucking kids in the hall and Bruce McCulloch for keeping this character in the movie, because
He's awesome, man.
All that aside, this scene is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. All that, yeah. Yeah, all that out of the way. Oh my god. And he's playing Cancer Boy.
Yeah. So Marv,
he's got the flannel flags on his
Dave Foley introduces Marv introduces Chris to Cancer Boy, and he says, "Are you on the drug?"
He said no,
There's no hope for me. But
there is no hope for me.
My parents, they are so very low, not because of me, but because my brother was born with his heart on the outside of his body.
I'd like to thank you for your marvelous drug.
Oh, are you on it, Cancer Boy?
No, there is no hope for me. But my parents are on it, though. They were so very low, not just because of me, but because my brother was born with his heart on the outside of his body.
And then he fucking hands him this little pastry.
What
and
the
he's
fuck
like,
is that?
He's like, and like hands it to him, and he gets it, and then he like shakes his hand, and he's like, ow. Does he say my marrow is low?
Oh, it's okay. My marrow's just low. This fucking dude. And when they walk away, he starts moving back and forth in his wheelchair. Did
Did
you
you see?
see? Did you see? Did you see when you were at the doctor? Did you see?
He's like, did you see the doctor in me? Did you see? Did you see the doctor in me? Which is knowing what you just said leading up to this part
Right.
completely just fucking like gave you it was the punchline of the fucking joke right there because he's like, did you see the doctor in me?
Right. He's just making fun of this shit.
Blatantly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did
It's
you
yeah.
see?
Did you see the doctor in me? Did you see? Did you see?
Oh my god, fucking cancer boy. It it's it's terrible on paper, you know.
Yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
but if you have context and you know why they kept it in the movie, and just the I mean just the
Even reading this, like reading this outline, like I can imagine when they're reading like the treatment or whatever, but even reading the outline that you made, it's just this, cancer boy. It's just written in there. It's like, it does. It looks horrible. If someone was to read this and go, what the fuck kind of movie is
Did
this?
you see?
Did you see? Did you see the doctor and me? Did you see?
Yep. And
Oh
and
my fucking God.
that's like the
Oh, we ain't
transition.
done yet either.
No.
No.
That's like the transition period to 3 months later when
There's no hope left for me.
there's no hope left for there. No, there's no hope for me. My
Yeah,
parents are so very low.
they're so very low.
Not because of me, but because my brother. That fucking. I have no idea why this movie does not have cult status.
I don't either. I'm calling it cult, man. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
I feel like it's always been that way, but
Yeah. Yeah. But that leads into 3 months later when Chris has clearly let the success go to his head because he's in a meeting trying to decide a name for the deciding whether a dog should be the mascot for Gleaming X for pets. Which dog?
right.
Which dog should be?
Which
Yeah.
dog? Yeah, they're just staring at this dog.
Gleaming X for pets.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's just sitting there staring at it. He's like, nope, not this one. I'm not seeing it.
Just when also you might get to see Cancer Boy again pretty soon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're not done yet.
We're not done yet.
He's coming.
Because we go back to the Suicide Club, and our boy Grivo, I don't know. They say it in the movie. Grivo? Is it Grivo?
I think it's Grivo, yeah.
He stops the show because he's got a new song.
Yep. He's got a whole new thing for his fans, man. This fucking shit right here.
Happiness Pie.
Yeah, he's has him bring out a fucking acoustic guitar. They put it on him, and he's just sing us a couple bars there, Alan.
I forget the words. I wish I would have written them down. He says something like sadness is a barnacle on our boat of happiness or some shit like that.
What's he say? Come with me. I have pie.
Happiness pie.
And we get like this montage of shots of just random characters like jumping in the pie. One of which is the dude that's in a towel and he's getting blessed by a fucking like priest or some shit.
I was gonna say most of the characters in this little montage or his video are like people we've seen throughout the movie that are miserable.
Yeah, and we hadn't seen the bath towel guy yet, and then he makes an appearance.
Yeah.
His towel's red this time, so his towel's usually white. And he's just staring at the camera.
And Grivo wins the award for Best New Contemporary Song. Happiness
He does.
pie.
They walk him out on stage, and then he goes to leave, and he starts walking the wrong way. They turn him around.
He's like,
He's like,
ugh.
he goes, oh yeah. And then, we get the comeback around here. So
Yeah, with the beautiful supermodel.
played by who?
Scott Thompson. Klemtor.
Klemtor. I think they were like Klemtor and what was it? Chris Cooper.
Yeah, Chris Cooper and Klemtor are presenting the boys, what is it? The best new Cancer Boys new song, Whistle When You're Low.
Yeah, whistle when you're low. Can you whistle us a couple bars?
Oh my god, it looks like remember those old remember when you would go to like the malls and they would have those booths that you could get in that would do like the
Music videos?
Yeah, the music videos. That's exactly what this looks like.
It's exactly what it
with
looks
the
like,
goofy
yeah.
background. And
He's
I can't do it. I
he's got the red flannel blanket and the red flannel flags.
don't. And he's not moving. It just moves him into frame, and he's sitting in his wheelchair. That's so bad, but it's funny.
It's so bad, yeah. Holy shit.
And backstage when Chris is leaving, he's got like crazy fans now, and this is when Cisco gets the seagull to the face.
Yep.
Loses one of his eyes, allegedly.
Yeah.
I wonder
the bird made its comeback.
Is that like, when did that thing happen to Fabio? Remember when Fabio got the bird?
He's on the roller coaster.
Yeah, was that
was around then.
I wonder if that was before or after this movie. I wonder if
it was around then. Yeah, he took it to the nose. It blasted him in the nose. Yeah. That fucking bit. That shit's so fucking funny. I'm sure he's a very nice man, but it was still funny.
But, we go to the next morning and Chris wakes up and he's got 2 women in his bed. Isn't that nice?
Oh,
And
he's
still
letting it all go to his head.
Well, like a proper fucking nerd, he's still got his shirt on too.
Right.
But I
Like
was
a
wondering,
gentleman.
is Cisco a cuck? Because he's sitting in a chair watching him.
Yeah.
Even when he wakes up, he's just sitting there looking at him.
With his fucking face.
Like, what has Cisco been doing all night?
He's just sitting there with his fucking face.
With his eye patch now, because last night he got hit in the face with a seagull that took his eye out. And I guess he didn't go to the hospital. He just got an eye patch. Cisco's fucking hard as fuck, man.
Oh my god.
And lovely, beautiful, sexy Alice shows up.
Yes.
This is
With
another
the Signon the rat.
yeah, this is another one of those scenes where it's funny because Bruce McCulloch is playing 2 characters here.
Mm-hmm.
He's Cisco and Alice.
Yeah, 2 polar fucking opposites.
Polar. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
This is you can't get more polar than that. Like,
yeah, it's like the most feminine woman and the most fucking asshole masculine male playing in the same scene,
Yeah.
Kind of. Obviously, they're cutting.
Yeah.
You never see them in the same frame.
Genius, man. Like I said, the way this movie's put together is just fucking genius.
Yeah, but Alice fucking breaks up with Chris.
Yeah.
That's
We're breaking up.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Heartbreak, man.
Mm-hmm.
Chris is like, maybe you should take my drug.
Yeah. He's locked in. Yeah. Oh my god. So she was trying to tell him about the fucking the the rat, right? It's in a coma.
Rat coma.
Rat coma.
Yep. This is
That's what
our
she was
first.
trying to let him know about or whatever.
Yep. This is like our first flipper babies.
Yeah.
We get comas instead of flipper babies, but I'm not sure which is the lesser of the two evils. Maybe
Yeah.
comas.
Could be bad. So
But and Chris gets a little perspective here and kind of comes back down to planet Earth.
yeah, like oh shit. Yeah, there's bigger things happening.
And another
So
one of
he arrives at
Kevin's
the
favorite
fucking
scenes.
yeah. He arrives at the fucking depression project lab. It turns the lights on and scares out about 50 gay guys again.
Hey guys.
Or a bunch of guys that have their pants down around their ankles, almost falling.
They had their pants down around their goddamn ankles.
Goddamn ankles. And then what you said, I didn't see Brandon Fraser in this part, like you were telling, like we were talking about, but like I'm gonna next time I watch it, I'm gonna keep an eye out.
If you watch it, he's about halfway. He's right dead center in screen, and
Okay.
he's carrying like a rat cage.
Oh yes, okay, yeah, I do remember now. Okay, I was thinking he was like running. Okay, I do remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, Wally.
But when I remembered it as right, I remembered.
Oh, here's Captain.
He's got them little panties on. He's got a polo shirt on with some little like fucking tight ass fucking hot pants.
Yeah. So stupid.
Oh my god. But he kind of Chris is starting to realize that there's bad things happening, so he goes to Mrs. Herdicure's house.
Oh god, yeah.
Cat on my head! Cat on my head!
He goes outside, the fucking kids fucking
looking
up her
skirt.
dress.
Look, them kids trying to look at that old puss.
One kid's just underneath it. He's like, "Get out of there!"
He should have started hitting him with the newspaper. Get out of there, boy!
And she's just like out there at her lawn, just pouring an endless like tea kettle.
Yeah.
Into nothing.
Which you would go, okay, so this just happened a couple seconds ago. And
right.
Those kids are just opportunists.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
Oh, she stopped for a second. Let's look at that puss.
Yeah, so basically what we're seeing is it's locking them into like this coma state where it's just it just keeps replaying like that same memory and they just get latched on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the idea because he said like it just keeps replaying your happiest memory, but now it's like consuming you to where you are just
trapped in it.
You're not a functional human being. You're just living in this memory.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I mean, this might be this might not be a popular opinion, but I think I'd be okay with that. I'd be like, give me that drug. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, we've all had those moments. Absolutely. I will say. I'm not a stranger to it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in any kind of pain or depression, if somebody said, hey, you could live out your happiest memory for the rest of your life. 9 out of 10 people are taking that pill.
In a very low point, yeah. I mean, you're always looking for something that will take it away, essentially. As easy as that could be spoken, but.
And Chris tells Don and Marv about patient 957, Mrs. Herdicure, which going into a coma because of the drug. And at this point in the movie, Don and Marv already know about this. They already know about the comas.
Oh yeah.
And Chris tells Dawn that they need to go to the press about it so people quit taking the drug, right?
Yeah.
And
And they're like, that's a very important. He's like, that's very important that you feel that way. And he just like walks him down, right? They like go down to to go talk to the press. And they take him down into the room where it's like all the patients are in this one big room just in there.
As Don calls them the acceptable losses. That's why
Yeah.
that's why me and Kevin both are saying that this movie is relevant today more than ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it
These are
goes
the
through and it
acceptable
explains all of that shit.
Yep.
And it's fucked. Like, it's so fucked. This whole scene is like entirely fucked too. But
Yeah.
like, because you're seeing like how everybody's locked in, but it's true, it's what what
Right.
happens.
Yep. It's clearly it's parody, very blatant parody, but it's also relevant and very true to today. Like, acceptable losses. If you take anything away from this movie, that's what you should take away, because
Yeah.
that's some real shit.
It is. It's some real shit.
But
Fucking
this is
Don and Chris like get into a bit of a scuffle. This fucking
I fucking love this because Kevin McDonald's reaction to the fight almost
Yeah.
is perfect. Perfect, because he's almost crying, but he's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I hurt my fucking finger.
Yeah.
Or he says something, he's like, ow, my fucking finger.
Yeah. like it hurt his soul that this just happened in some weird way.
But he's like holding back tears
Mhm,
because they got in their little fight. He's like,
Yeah.
he's so fucking mad.
He's so mad he's crying, which makes it fucking hilarious. He's so pent up. My empire is crumbling.
My empire is crumbling. And then we get, it's not really a montage, but Chris walking down the street seeing everybody in a coma, and then he comes up on Wally
Yeah.
with his boyfriend, and they're dressed as sailors. And the other guy's like, come on, no secrets between sailors.
Yeah.
But this is like the clarity moment for Chris, because when Wally falls to the ground and the pills fly out of the bottle, and then he picks one up, and it kind of triggers all his memories of the bad decisions that he's made up to this point.
Yeah. Yeah. It brings it back around.
Yeah. Wally was the trigger here.
Yeah. Our boy coming back around to bring somebody back down to reality.
Yeah.
We're back at the office building where Chris has gathered his media that he could, which includes the college radio,
Hey,
weapons,
bruh.
and hey, bruh. That's exactly what the dude looks like. And Weapons and Helmets magazine. And of
What
course,
are these queers?
yeah, and of course we can't miss like Girl Beat.
Hi guys, hi y'all. Wait, that girl is, she looks like she's like 18 or something, but the look on her face, she looks like a 10-year-old girl.
I know, it's so funny.
When they say girl beat, she's like,
I know. So funny, dude. We got it's so stupid.
the little things. It's just funny.
It's so stupid.
They got like the most innocent looking girl to play that character.
It was like they got like the most random fucking bits of media. They're like, let's use these people. Oh. So Marv shows up once again to ask Chris if he could spare 5 minutes, as he always does throughout this movie, and then takes him into this whole fucking world And he says, "This is the real press conference."
He tells them where the snacks are and all his fucking all his college radio, weapons and helmets, and girl beat all go off to the fucking
Yeah.
food. They don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about him.
They don't fucking
Yeah.
care.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God.
And thanks to Chris, we're breaking ground on the first of 10 new Rorator comatoriums.
Comatoriums.
And we get another one of Dave Foley's. He feels bad, so he's shooting a scene for him.
Yeah.
Because patient 957's in a coma, as we learned earlier, because the neighborhood kids were looking up at that
Yeah.
old lady
Better
giner.
cooter. Yeah.
Old lady cooter. He's like, we were
The
given
40-year-old
this
man
cashier's
balls. Yeah.
check of $10,000, which I bet in '96 was a shitload of fucking money.
Shitload of money now.
Well, yeah, it's a shitload of money. You ain't wrong, and there's something wrong with that.
I know.
That's kind of fucked up.
I know, right?
That should be nothing now.
I know.
Now I'm kind of sad.
Mhm.
I was like, man, ain't inflation a bitch?
Yeah.
but it we oh my
Because
God.
of that, I mean, fucking $20 sounds good to me. Shit.
Yeah.
A knuckle sandwich sounds good to me sometimes.
Yeah, that sounds pretty. I am kind of hungry.
I'm kind of hungry.
I'm kind of
Make me a
hungry.
sandwich. I'm gonna have to gnaw my goddamn fingers.
And Chris gives a little speech about not being happy all the time, kind of like
It's
you
okay.
know, yeah, kind of like if every day's a sunny day, what's a sunny day?
Yeah, it's okay to not be okay.
Chris gives his little speech about importance of not being happy all the time, and
Yeah.
Don tries to he's not a doctor. He's just he owns the company. This is the company that makes drugs, and he tells the reporters that Chris is certified depressed and
Right.
he has to take the pill. Because Cisco says that legally Chris has to take his own drug now. Now this is where obviously, let's ignore the loose writing here. You can't make Chris take that fucking pill. But
In this world, absolutely.
But Chris is like, well, if the drug is so safe, Don, why don't you take it?
Yeah. So he makes Marv take the drug. He said, "Oh, of course I will. Marv, take the drug."
Yeah, and Marv's happiest memory is having another man piss in Don's cappuccino.
No, I think he was jerking off into it, actually. Because he was like, yeah, he was jerking off into it. Because when he drinks it, he's like, creamy.
Chris grabs Don's dick and balls and squeezes till Don opens his mouth and then spits the pill into his mouth. What a nightmare.
Don's happiest memory that he latches onto was him drinking the cappuccino that Marv just made for him in his flashback where somebody jerked off in it. Because that was like his happiest day, was drinking this creamy cappuccino.
Hey, you would think that he's a simple man by that story.
Yeah.
That's pretty easily pleased right there.
Yeah. Right.
If your happiest memory is your fucking cappuccino. I don't know. That tells one of two things. Either you're a really simple man or you're a miserable bastard.
I don't know, man. There's been a couple times where I've had like a really good, and I'm not like a coffee like snob or anything like that. You know, I don't drink a lot of coffee. But when I do, there's been a couple times and it's been like the most amazing cup I've ever had, and it made my fucking day. Like, and I was still, it took me into the next day, and then I just had it happen again when we were in Chicago at that museum or whatever. Dude, I don't
Yeah.
know if it was just because of the atmosphere or because Martin Atkins made it for me or whatever, but like it was probably the most incredible cup of coffee I've had like
you
since that
drank
last incredible cup of coffee. Like,
you drank the coffee and you were like, "This is the best coffee I ever had." And
yeah,
then
and
you
it's
said, "I could be wrong, I could be right."
yeah, he it flashes back to him jerking off in all of our coffees.
Yeah. That's protein coffee.
Yeah, it was whole milk.
And
Just joking.
we're gonna flash forward to me driving a cab.
Yeah,
I
this
I
dude,
don't
this
I
was
don't
fucking you. Oh my god, dude. If
I
this
don't
wasn't
like the
you,
world now.
I don't like the world now. I mean, before I always knew I was a son of a bitch. But now I'm the only son of a bitch I know.
I swear to God, Alan, this was you the whole trip to fucking Living Dead Museum when we got into all the traffic. These
well,
motherfuckers.
That's not really true because the whole time we were going to the Living Dead Museum, we were talking about us if we were in the fog or the mist.
Well, yeah, when we hit that mist, yeah.
'Cause it
But
was
then, man, when
foggy
we
the whole
got
time.
in the afternoon, we were driving through the fucking town, man. You're just like, these motherfuckers eat shit.
If you've ever driven through Pittsburgh,
It's terrible.
tell me I wasn't. It is the
You weren't
worst
wrong.
city.
You weren't wrong.
It is a nightmare. We stopped by at Tom Savini's house,
Yeah,
just
because you do, bro.
we just stopped by at Tom Savini's house and we had to park like in the middle of the fucking road.
Yeah.
Remember, and there were just people just hanging around like
Yeah,
doing drugs through, I don't
fuck,
know what the fuck they. But I was like, we got to get back to the car because I'm not feeling okay about this. It's crazy.
Tom
Pittsburgh,
Savini was like, I got these yahoos banging on my door again.
a couple of gay guys. Yeah, we went to.
There's those motherfuckers.
We went and found his house, and he's notoriously crabby. We went and found his house and took pictures in front of it, and it says right on the front of it that it's got security cameras up and everything. So we were like, once we get over here to the museum, he's gonna find us and be like, "Was you the fucking gay guys that was in front of my house?"
We walked by him and shit, and he like looked at us, and I was like, "Look, man, he recognized us."
Side eyeing us.
Yeah,
but he does that. He probably never saw us in his life. He just does that to every. He does that.
He was rolling his fucking. He was cracking his knuckles and rolling his sleeves up.
These fucking gay guys. Get out of.
We still love you, man.
Yeah, we love you, Tom Savini, you grumpy bastard.
We'll bring you marshmallows next time, we promise.
Yeah, we'll leave a. Oh
From
man,
Ohio.
he would definitely kill us if we put a marshmallow on his steps.
Oh,
he'd fucking. We'd see him at the mall, and he'd just fucking ball it up in his fist and start punching us.
We'd be at. We'd be at the Living Dead weekend, and we'd just be walking casually, and then all of a sudden, Greg Nicotero's got us by our collars, and he's lifting us up and taking us to him.
Holding us by our ears.
I got him, boss.
Come with me. Come with me, boys.
Yeah, I got him, boss.
Are you responsible for this marshmallow?
I've never seen that in my life, and I've got like a pocket of marshmallows. Stupid. We would never do that, Mr. Savini.
No, we love you, Mr. Savini. Don't hate us. Please.
Please.
It was Kevin's idea.
Run.
Yeah. I don't have to outrun him, Kevin. I just got to outrun you.
You would too. You'd throw shit down behind you, so I'd fucking trip.
I'd hit you in the knees and start running.
Ball check me and run.
Yeah. While you're confused, you a 5'2" shadow comes in. Are you the gay guy that was in front of my house? Is this your marshmallow?
So the shadow starts to engulf me, and it only comes up to my chest. It only comes up to my chest.
It's like that shot from the new Nosferatu movie where the shadow is just going over the city. You got this 5'2".
It only goes up to just below the mailbox.
Fucking gay guy.
But it's fuck. Holy shit. We completely fucking.
We're sorry, Mr. Savini. You've been.
You're amazing.
You're the best. We're just having a go at you a little bit.
Yeah, we're having a go at you.
I mean, we went to find your house. We clearly love you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Kevin's marshmallow, though.
Oh, holy fuck, dude. It's killing me.
Okay. So,
All right.
anyway. So, we go back to the underground lab where they're trying to come up with a cure because they have parades of all the people in comas because those are the acceptable losses.
Mm-hmm.
And did you know during the parade, if you listen to the music, it is a Muzak version of Happiness Pie?
I did recognize that, so that's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just fucking funny as fuck.
Sadness is a barnacle. Fucking yeah. They have like their Batman lab now underground.
Yeah.
With Patient 957 again. And
Yeah.
they give them their new pill that's supposed to cure happiness.
Yeah. To bring everybody back.
Well, it's funny because Chris Patient 957 has the memory of the kid,
Yep. Which this is what's bringing around the very beginning of the movie.
Right. With the misery, allegedly why his son is not happy with her. Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
But
She gives
her grandson a bunch of balloons which I choose to believe that kid died. I know they said he came down because they say he comes down 2 days later. No way are you holding on to something for 2 days. Impossible. That kid's dead. Patient 957 is giving us a little bit of revisionist history here.
Yeah.
But they deem it a success because when Patient 957, Mrs. Herdecure, takes the pill, she starts crying, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Chris, Alice says it's a success, and Chris says a pretty good line. He says, "We've only depressed one old lady. We've got a whole world to bum out."
Yeah, dude. Incredible. What a come around.
Yeah.
It's okay to not be okay.
Right. It's okay not to be okay. And if every day's a sunny day, what's a sunny day?
Yep.
Now, with a whole bunch of cloudy days, which is most of our lives, come on, give us a sunny day. I'd take this fucking pill in a minute.
Or if you're Eric Draven, it can't rain all the time.
The movie, the only way to be happy is to know
that you won't be happy every single day.
That's right. And
And
then
then,
we're informed by the cabbie that patient,
unfortunately,
yeah,
unfortunately, go ahead.
her,
Sorry.
her grandson survives.
Yep. Bullshit. That kid is dead. Revisionist history.
Not in this world.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that was fucking. I'm so fucking happy that we put this on the fucking list because I forgot about it for so long. And watching it again and like watching it with the eyes that I have now is just it. It completely is a whole new movie and is even more incredible than the first time I ever saw it.
Oh, it's one of those movies you should probably watch every so often, you know.
Yeah. I would
It's
say,
fuck.
man, if you really want like a good combo, something that comedically would speak to you about the goings on in the world, if you need a laugh, put on this and then Idiocracy. No particular order, and you'll have the answer to everything you need going on in America. I feel like for real. So, or what's happening and what we're heading into. So,
This is I love you, Kevin, because you called Idiocracy Idiocracy.
yeah, I know.
I love that.
Idiocracy.
I love that so much. It's like
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. Not idiocracy.
Oh my
Idiocracy.
god! Stop it! gonna, I'm gonna pass out. I gotta breathe here, you know.
Idiocracy, bro.
Idiocracy. It's kind of harder to say it that way.
I know. That's how my brain works.
You
Idiocracy.
add,
Yeah.
you added a brand new syllable.
I sure did.
Idiocracy.
Fucking
My man,
like I
Kevin.
said, man, it's explaining everything that's going on in the world right now. I think I just like completed that.
Hey, Kevin.
Idiocracy.
This one goes in your mouth. This one
Yeah. Oh
goes
my
in your
god.
butt.
Oh, I mean, wait. Are you one?
Wait, Kevin. There's that fag talk they were
Yeah,
telling
I
me
know.
about.
That fucking scene, dude. Oh my god. He's well, basically, it says came back. It says you're totted.
Yeah,
It's all right. My wife's
watch
totted.
watch this and Idiocracy. It's pretty good. You're
Idiocracy.
right.
Yep.
That's a pretty. Watch this and Idiocracy. That's a
Yeah.
great fucking combo. You're right. Double feature.
It is. It's a superb double feature. Everything's so relatable.
But make
It'd
sure
make you an idiot.
I didn't even look to see did you stream this movie?
No, like we were talking before, like I never owned it yet because I was trying to find it in the wild on VHS or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just bought it off of Amazon, if that counts as.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to think of how
I still
people
want it
can-
on VHS, but
Cause I'd like. Well, I have it. I'm
Yeah.
giving it to you. We talked
yeah,
about that.
you're blessing me with it.
I'm blessing you with it.
It's found me.
I've got my OG copy that's in great condition. I pulled the cassette out. It looks fucking brand new. So it's going to a
awesome.
good home because Kevin's a VHS enthusiast.
Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd.
He
I'm
likes
an
them-
idiot.
he
I
likes
live
them-
in the world of idiocracy.
This idiot loves those slabs.
Idiot. Yeah, them slabs, man. Keep them slabbing.
Slabs. Keep it slabbing.
Keep them slamming.
But yeah, this wasn't a horror movie, and it may not qualify as a cult movie outside of our friend group, but I would love to see someday this become a really true cult classic. But do your 0.01% and check this thing out because this movie is fucking wonderful.
Absolutely. And tell your friends if they haven't
Yeah.
seen it. And then make a whole new circle of friends that only know of this movie to carry it on, you know?
Well, because that could be the difference of maybe someday us getting a whole new movie from them where we see them naked yet again.
Yeah, all their other stuff too, their entire catalog. If you've never watched any of like stuff they've done, watch everything. And they put out, and I should have looked it up before we did this, but that movie we were talking about, or that mini series that they did, I forgot the name of it, but that's awesome.
I have
And
it
then
written. I have it
yeah,
written down. Give me just a second.
yeah, I can't. I dropped all there, but then
Death,
we have the new. Yeah,
Death Comes to Town.
that's right. Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, they were misunderstood and I think ahead of their time in the 90s, but I think a lot of people would love this show now.
Absolutely, they totally would.
And
It's time.
Don't watch the clips of the I Crush Your Head. That's not what the show is about. That's just something that was silly and quotable.
If you want to watch any clips, watch the Chicken Lady.
Well, watch the fucking Wall-E. Just get a Wall-E compilation.
Yeah,
from this
a Wall-E.
movie.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Oh my god.
You'll be like, "Yep, I'm watching
Krasinski.
this." I had to take the biggest pee in the world.
Yeah, definitely highly recommend. This is definitely going into mass rotation for me. So
Yep, and if you'd like to suggest anything, email us at deadnotespodcast@gmail.com.
yep.
And I would like to take 2 seconds to dedicate this episode to my lovely boy Frosty.
Yeah, buddy.
And that'll be it. So, bye.
Later.
Bye.
Brzezinski!
Yes, sir.
There are 2 enemy over by the wall. Do you see them? Got him. Okay, Wally. You're my best man. Now here's the plan. You go over there and fuck them. We'll stay here and masturbate.
Yes, sir.
Go! Now there goes a man.